Welcome to Explorer Expedition, where we explore the latest in space exploration. Today, we're going to be talking about India's Chandrayaan-3 mission, the country's third lunar exploration mission. Chandrayaan-3. Chandrayaan-3 is the third Indian lunar exploration mission under the Indian Space Research Organization's Chandrayaan program. It consists of a lander named Vikram and a rover named Pragyan, similar to those of the Chandrayaan-2 mission. The main purpose of Chandrayaan-3 is to soft land a lander on the Moon's South Pole region. This is a challenging task because the South Pole is a region of extreme cold and darkness. The lander will carry a variety of scientific instruments to study the lunar surface and atmosphere. Chandrayaan-3 was launched on July 14, 2023, and successfully soft-landed on the Moon's South Pole region on August 23, 2023. The lander and rover are now conducting scientific experiments on the lunar surface. The success of Chandrayaan-3 is a major achievement for India and a significant step forward in the country's space program. It also demonstrates India's growing capabilities in space exploration. What makes it significant? The landing of Chandrayaan-3 on the Moon's South Pole region is significant because this region is very dark and COPD as the temperature drops to -250 Celsius. This area of Moon is thought to be rich in water ice. Water ice is a valuable resource for future human missions to the Moon, as it could be used to produce drinking water, rocket fuel and other essential material. The lander consists of the scientific instruments which are Radioanatomy of Moon-Bound Hypersensitive Ionosphere and Atmosphere, RAMBHA. This instrument will study the Moon's ionosphere and atmosphere. Chandra's Surface Thermophysical Experiment, CHASTE. This instrument will study the thermal properties of the Moon's surface. Instrument for Lunar Seismic Activity, ILSA. This instrument will study the seismic activity of the Moon. Laser Retroreflector Array, LRA. This instrument will be used to measure the distance between the Moon and Earth. Communication between Moon and Earth. The communication between the Earth and Chandrayaan-3 will be done through a process called Deep Space Network, DSN. The DSN is a network of radio telescopes that are located around the world. The DSN is used to communicate with spacecraft that are far away from Earth, such as those that are exploring the Moon or Mars. The data from Chandrayaan-3 will be transmitted to the DSN through the orbiter. The DSN will then relay the data to the ground stations on Earth. The ground stations will then process the data and make it available to scientists and the public. The communication between the Earth and Chandrayaan-3 is a complex process that requires a number of different satellites and ground stations. However, this process is essential for ensuring that the mission is successful and that the data from the mission can be returned to Earth. Purpose of Chandrayaan-3. Here are some of the scientific discoveries that Chandrayaan-3 is expected to make. The presence of water ice in the lunar polar regions. The composition of the lunar soil and rocks. The structure and evolution of the Moon's crust and mantle. The history of the Moon's impact craters. The environment of the lunar surface, including the presence of dust and radiation. That's all for today's video on India's Chandrayaan-3 mission. Let's see what the future holds for space exploration, with a confidence that humans will continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. We have a long way to go, but I believe that we are on the cusp of a new era of discovery. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.